because of my fire in my belly to always be better and to never let anything ever stop me, whatever my drive is, and I don't know what it is that keeps me going. Some days I just want to throw the towel in, but there's a burning inside of me, whether it is God speaking through me or whether it is just my pure persistence to like never let anybody tell me I can't do or be something. Like, and I don't even have it to prove anything to anybody. It's just that I have to always continue to keep proving to myself that whatever I put my mind to, I'm going to fucking succeed at it. And people my entire life have tried to snuffle me down. My sixth grade teacher told me I'd never amount to anything. My parents didn't really care. Obviously, my brother's an asshole. So, like, I had my grandparents, and that was who made me the strong woman that I am, and my faith and my perseverance. Like, I'm just a woman that will just persevere until I can't. And I don't give a shit how much hard stuff you throw in front of me. If you think I'm the underdog, if you think that I'm like nothing, that's fine. But to me, I'm absolutely something because I've come from nothing. I've come from having to fight for everything that I have ever gotten in life.
Like you sound like
And I'm
Oprah
so
Winfrey.
strong because of it.
So like Oprah Winfrey cover, all my life I had to fight. I had to fight my daddy, my brother,
I've
you know, and I love
been,
Harpo.
I've
But
been fighting and I've been fighting hard.
yeah, I've never been
And I
strong. Like I
still
said,
love people and I still treat people with love and respect and kindness, no matter how much I have to fight. I still am very respectful of everybody that's around me.
here's the thing like this. As a man, you should protect your children. As a brother, because I have a younger brother and I have three older sisters. My older brother, my brother James, my big brother. He was the one who got me started because he used to be big super, a big football star here in my hometown. He got me into the muscle mags, and you know, he used to lift weights, used to work out and train with him. He was like my father was in and out of my life as a kid. Him and my mother were together 55 years, even though he lived in New Jersey. He was still in North Carolina, and my mother had to raise this family. And when she fell down, when she was doing her medical stuff, I had to step up as a man and take care of her. She was my woman. And I don't know anybody who wouldn't want to protect their children. I don't have children. I don't have children of my own. I mean,
You haven't
I
met my
don't,
father yet.
yeah. I'm too old now. My older sister say like, you're not
You
too
haven't
old.
met that motherfucker. You haven't met that motherfucker yet. That motherfucker
Oh,
told me that when I was 9 years old, I should just pack a bag and leave because he doesn't want a daughter. He
fuck
wanted my
him.
brothers, but he didn't want a daughter. That's all right. You know what? Because it just made me stronger. And I don't have daddy issues. I don't have male issues. Like I don't have problem with men and relationships and whatever. And I don't have trouble loving people. It's just he was sick. He was mentally ill and I forgive him for it.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. That's all you can do because you know what?
Yeah.
It's just the one where it hits on your heart, you know, and that's on him. He should you
No,
should
because
age.
I let it into my heart, and if I let it weigh me down, that's just hurting me as a person, as opposed to it's doing absolutely nothing to him. It's giving him energy. Like he doesn't
Yeah,
deserve any energy.
yeah. He don't deserve anything because you know what?
No.
If like I said, if I had children, like I said, even though I never had children, I did help my with upbringing my nieces and nephews. I love them like my children. I mean, I had one
Yeah.
nephew. He lived with me. He was like till 5 years old, and he was closest thing to having a son for me. And you know what? Any parent should take care of a child. You should protect your daughters, protect your sons. If you can't do that, something wrong with you. You're not a man. You're a piece of shit. You're more less than anything. I mean, a real man knows that it's important. You know, when you like I said, like this, like when you are below ground. You know, my mother had to bury three of her children. You know, my I had an older brother that was born stillborn. My oldest brother James, he died like 27 years ago. And my sister Mary, she's been dead about 8 years. My mother had to
Mm.
go through her stuff and then had to bury three of her children, and even bury her husband. But you know what? She was a strong woman. And then it was when she passed. I mean, it was tough for me for because you know what? A boy's best friend is his mother. That's just the truth of it. And you know, when she was my woman and she was my riding partner. I used to work my old job. I used to work 4 days a week, 10 hours a day. I was off on Friday. Sometimes we go shopping, go to the yard sales, we hang out, we rolled out. And when she got sick, I said, you know what? Everybody else got. I wasn't doing anything. I wasn't working. I wasn't doing anything. And you know, I said, you know what? Let me take care of her. She want to be home. And she died during the pandemic because she got the virus. And that was just because she's already dealing with so
Just
much other stuff. Yeah, it was just tough for her. But you know what? Anybody who does not love and take care of your children, you don't deserve them. It's funny how some people who probably make great parents don't have the opportunity, but others
yeah,
they don't deserve children. You know, I got a nephew right
yeah.
now. He's already on his 10th kid. Yeah, he's. I got a great uncle. He had 21 here. He had 3 wives and a bunch of baby mamas. So down here in the South, you make babies. So,
Yeah, kind of
but
a southern thing.
yeah, it's a southern thing. Florida's southern, but it's not so much as southern because
I'm
it's a
not
little bit more.
southern though. I'm not born and raised down here. I moved
Yeah, I
down
know.
here in 2018.
Yeah,
I'm a northern girl. I am a country northern girl, born in Amish country. Like
Amish
my
country just
closest neighbor was a mile away from me when I was growing up. I'm from the country.
so am I. Well, actually, our closest neighbor was like a few feet away, but then the other side, the other neighbor was like a mile down the road. You know,
Yeah.
yeah, we live in a small community. I grew up. My parents were sharecroppers, and I
I
remember
think
my
my
sister.
whole I think the town that I grew up in had 500 people in it when I was growing up. Like it was very small. It took
St.
me
Rose.
about 45 minutes to get to school in the morning on the school
But,
bus.
hmm, yeah, my town's pretty small. I've been living here most of my life, but
I got the hell
going,
out of Dodge.
I part of me wish I could, but you know what? I think I'm stuck here because I still have family here and connections. And sometimes,
Yeah, I wasn't
you know,
connected to anybody, and I moved to Philadelphia, and then I moved here to Florida. I'm very much a lone wolf. I don't really I don't have a lot of close friends, and I don't have connection with my family. So I sort of just do my own thing. I ramble around.
so you're you're
I'm a lone wolf.
you're a gypsy. You just go
I
from
am
here
a
to there.
gypsy.
Well, I
I
gotta
am a
listen.
gypsy.
Everybody's life is different, and the thing about
But I'm happy.
bodybuilding, yeah, that's the thing. You should be happy. You can
Yeah,
only live for you, nobody else. So
exactly.
yeah, but again, bodybuilding is that sport that really it fuels your fire. It's a
Mhm.
passion sport. You love it. You love how your body grows, develops. And we guys, I had to admit my crime, Kimberly. I'm a particular type of criminal. I know what you call a muscle person. Oh, I love you, ladies. I just you excite me. Your pumped up muscle bodies on the stage. There's an old smoke Shane. Somebody told me a long time ago, and it's go like this. Say, he told me this guy. I was on my first time was on this. It was a chat room, and this guy was talking with us because it was my first time on my chat room. So he said, "Hey kid, welcome to the chat room." I said, "Hey, you're a fan of female bodybuilding?" I said, "Yeah, yeah." So well, that's cool. That's nice. There's an old saying. So what's the saying? It says, "When you ladies rock hard, we're rock hard." But that's a different situation. But it's just about some people don't understand it because
A lot of people don't understand it. A lot of people. They don't understand like the drive and the discipline. Like, why do you want to eat the same food over and over and over and over? And why do you want to sacrifice going out and having drinks or having a social life? And why do you want to sacrifice this? And why do you want to To me, it's not a sacrifice because it's something that I love. So to me, I can eat the same food every day and not even care. Like I don't even blink an eye to it because I'm just challenging myself to see what I look like next.
yeah. I say
So
what somebody told me. Say it's not a sacrifice; it's an investment
it
because
is an investment. It
it's
is
investment.
totally an investment.
Yeah. We got here from man Josh Simpkins. Shout out to Josh. He says this. He says, I have a son and I cherish every moment with him. And also, I'm glad you overcome everything in your life. I'm glad that you're doing well, Kim. Thank you, Josh.
Thank
Shout out,
you.
man. He's a good dude. Shout out to my man Alex here. Says, agree, George. I am so sorry to hear about it, Kim. Yeah, appreciate that, brother. Because you know
It's
what?
not anything. It is not anything that I need people to feel I'm sorry for because I don't I don't look at it as something that it was, how do I say? It was just something that happened to me in my past. It's not something that defines who I am now. So I appreciate the I'm sorries and the condolences, but at the same time, if I hadn't had shitty shit happen to me, I might not be the person who I am today. Like, I honestly think that I honestly think that we are all given trials and tribulations to make us grow into the human beings that we evolve into over life. And the trials and tribulations that I was handed maybe not be so much for somebody else. Like some people get handed the silver spoon, but people that get handed the silver spoon have trials and tribulations of their own. So, like, for every shitty thing that has happened to me, God has blessed me on so many other things. So it's only just made me so much stronger, compassionate to other people, because I always, when people lash out at me for whatever, I always take a step back and I'm thinking, well, you're either going through something or they are frustrated about something that they are going through. And so I look at them with more compassion because of the shit that I went through. So it's only just made me a stronger, more empathetic individual to other people. So what I went through was just part of growing up. It was just part of what I went through. And it just made me appreciate people and appreciate the love that I get around me and the blessings that I continually get received because of the shit stuff that I had to grow up with. It was
Yeah.
not a burden. It doesn't define me.
I think the things in life mold us to be the better person that we need to be or we want
It
to be.
can. It can.
And it's a
It
good thing.
can.
I mean, it's bad, but you know what?
It can take you down the wrong rabbit hole, or you can come out of the rabbit hole. I luckily came out of the rabbit hole.
Like to quote from one of my favorite movies, it's not one of my favorite movies, but I love the quote from it. It's the Rocky Balboa movie, which
Oh, I
Sylvester
love all
Stallone.
those
Yeah,
fucking
I
movies.
love all the Rocky. I think the last two not as much. One of the big fan of
Not
the
as much.
Creed.
The first one, bro. The first one is the best one.
Yeah, everybody loves the first one. You know,
Get your
the same.
blood pumping. It's just so excited.
Hear that? Hear that? Who that Rocky Balboa? Like, oh, yo, I'm a fighter, Adrian. I just went, but from Rocky Balboa, you know, I wasn't a big fan of this one, but it's all right. But we said like, you know, let me give you something. Life can beat you down and
It
put you
sure
down to your
can.
knees. But as long as you can like this, if it doesn't matter how hard you can think you hit, as long as how you can take the hit and keep moving forward. A lot of bodybuilders love the Rocky analogies because it really reflects on their lives.
Yeah, I agree. I think that a lot of bodybuilders go into bodybuilding because of a crutch that or a skeleton that they are trying to run away from. And so the gym has become their saving grace. So I feel like bodybuilding has saved a lot of people in that
Yeah,
regards.
yeah. And also, I
Oh,
was on
by
the
the way,
social.
this guy Ryan Lake 40 on my Instagram says that he wants me to tell you he said hello.
Oh, say, oh, hey, say hello to Ryan because you know what? He's following my channel, my content. I appreciate it. So
Yeah,
also,
Ryan, he says hello.
yeah, also, Kim is also a trainer. She's, you know, and how
Yeah.
long you been doing that as a personal trainer?
I started personal training shortly after I went pro, so like 4 years, 3.5 years. Yeah, maybe 3 years, maybe 4 years now. It's a slow development because there again, the same as when I went pro as a bodybuilder, I wouldn't tell anybody I was a pro bodybuilder for like the first year. I didn't tell anybody because I was like, I'm not deserving of this title. I'm not a pro bodybuilder. I literally just won this show, this first national show that I ever did. I'm not a pro yet. I was like, I'm not a pro. So I didn't tell anybody I was a pro for the first year. And the same, like I didn't, I'm just slowly growing into my confidence as a personal trainer as well. I have so much knowledge in the fitness industry coming from gymnastics and triathlons and bodybuilding now. Like, and I was a high jumper in track. Um, I have so much knowledge, but I was very insecure about telling people I was a personal trainer because I was like, I'm just not good enough to be calling myself that. And I actually charge very little because I'm still learning that I could charge a lot more. But I don't want to take advantage of people. I want people to train because they want to change their lifestyle. So if I charge less, they can stick around longer and it's not going to hurt their purse so that they can hang out with me longer and really make a change in their life as opposed to staying with me and then running out of money and then having to quit.
Yeah, because it's expensive. I remember this is a few years ago.
Oh, yeah.
After my mom died, I was almost 500 pounds. And because the stress of dealing with her stuff, and then try to
Yeah.
responsibilities, and doing this content helped me a bit because I've been a fan of Bobby for a long time. I'm a fan of you ladies, and doing this content helped me a bit deal with stuff. But then food is a comfort, and then I saw a picture of
Food was
myself.
not a comfort to me. I was totally
Yeah,
opposite.
yeah, and I saw a picture of myself at my mother's after the wake. Sitting in the chair. My sister took a picture. I said, "Damn, I get that big." So then I started doing little stuff, and then I was making decisions like I don't drink milk anymore, but I still eat ice cream and cheese. That's that's. I try to, yeah, I try to eat less of the fatty stuff I used to eat, but still I eat it now and then. Because one thing I'm a whore is I'm a Chinese loving full whore. When I came back from a trip from Tampa, my sister came pick me up. I called and said, "Hey, I'm just another 30 minutes away." Because when I went to Tampa, I took a train from South Carolina because that's where the Amtrak was at. I had to
Yes, yeah.
stop. I stopped in Savannah and stayed there for about 6 hours till the train till going to Florida. And then on my way back, the same wait 6 hours for a train to go back. And when on my way back, so I got there. Well, we stopped in Florence, which was like a 30 minutes from Dillon, which is the next town where it was the last town for my stop. I called my sister, "Hey, come pick me up. I'll be there about another 30 minutes." And also, oh yeah, I need to take care of some stuff before I get home. I want to pay some bills, stuff like that. So I go and pay my light bill at Walmart, swing by, pay the threadwear I had at a shoe store because I have some shoes. And then I said, you know what? I'm hungry. There's a Chinese place just down the road, it's a buffet. I got me a plate this big.
Oh, George.
I eat it all at one time, and just a little here and there. But
You left a bodybuilding show and you went and ate all of that Chinese.
not all in one day. Okay. Hey, I'm not a bodybuilder. I'm a fat dude. I try to be smart. I try to be smart, but I'm not perfect. I'm not
That's
perfect.
okay. But
That's
as long as
okay.
you're trying, because myself and I'm sure a lot of other people want to keep you around for a while because you're a lot of fun to have around. So we want to keep you around. So we need you to be healthy. So fuck this pacemaker bullshit and get yourself healthy so that we can have you around for a little bit.
Well, here's the thing about the pacemaker. I need that pacemaker because
Well, you do need that
yeah. I
pacemaker
need that because
because of the heart attack, but let's get you healthy on other levels too.
yeah. Well,
Come on, dude.
right now I have issues with sleep apnea. I got a CPAP coming. I got to talk to the person about
Whoa.
CPAP.
You're
Yeah.
gonna
Also,
fucking hate that shit.
it's not the first time I had it. I had one before because when I was taking care of my mom, sometimes I get up in the middle of the night because she get up in the middle of the night, and then sometimes I forget to put back the mask on, and then because I
Yeah.
was doing my hours, they took it away from me. But this time I don't have her to worry about. I mean, I know it's a pain, but it does help a bit. I've done like 5 or 6
You
sleep
know what,
studies.
George?
But
George, I'm just gonna interrupt you for a second.
go ahead, go ahead.
I hear a lot of excuses coming out of your damn mouth. If you just lose some weight, that CPAP machine is gonna go the fuck away.
I have. I was at 489. Now I'm at 405. But it's
Okay,
still
I'm
a
very proud of
trial.
you.
It's still a
Well,
trial.
yes, I mean, and it's gonna be, you're gonna have to keep on moving, you're gonna have to keep dropping that weight. And I'm proud of you for doing it. Let's just keep plugging away because we want to keep you around. We
Well,
want
like I
to
said,
keep you around
right now I have issues because I have
and get
arthritis in
yourself
both
a
my
damn
knees.
CPAP.
I got two bad knees. I still police officer. I try to do as much movement as I can, but
Can you
sometimes
walk?
my knees. Yeah, I can walk. I can walk around real good, but then my knees be talking to me saying, "Hey, we need a rest, yo." But I try to do as much as I can. Yeah,
Well, I mean, as long as you can walk, as long as you can walk, that's what you need to start doing. Just start walking and sit down and stand up and sit down and stand up and just start moving and you're gonna just drop that shit like that. But you gotta
well,
start doing it, George.
well before
I'm
then,
gonna start making you.
I used to work out in the house. I used to do little stuff in my house, and then I was going to Planet Fitness for a good while. But then I
Yeah.
had a little episode, and then my car. It's so I do walk. I was like sometimes I was going to walk uptown to the laundromat and go uptown every now and then. But sometimes, especially this time of year where it's hot like Hades, I'm a big
It's
man. I
hot
look
like
like
Hades down here too. It's hot like Hades down here. And you know what I do, George? I had to
what?
walk 15,000 steps while I was getting ready for Tampa. It is fucking hot as shit down here. And you know what I do? I wait till the sun goes down and then I go outside and I go for a walk when the sun is down. So then it's not
Well,
hot as fuck.
when sun goes down, I'm.
Oh, George.
Hey, and I told
I
you.
give up. I give
Thank you.
up.
Thank you. Leave me alone. Let me be. I know what I need to do. I just gotta. I'm a procrastinator. I gotta take my time.
I'm just gonna keep encouraging you. I'm just gonna keep riding your ass and making sure that you do it. That's all. I'm
Ooh,
just encouraging you.
she like to ride.
That ass.
Hey, you gotta be careful. I'm a smart ass. That's my nature. I like to stuff
I
my
am
face.
too. I'm
Yeah.
even more of a smartass probably than you are. Let's go
I
head to
doubt it. I doubt
head.
it. I doubt it. I doubt it. I
Let's
doubt it.
go.
I
Let's
see. Like I said,
go.
yeah. We can take it. Folks, we're not gonna hold Kim too much longer because it's always a great opportunity to talk to someone who I met at Tampa. Maybe we might meet again at a show. One thing I would wish I can do for you ladies is like sponsorship. That is something that really could help a lot of competitors. I know Unity's doing some sponsorship for some
Oh, yeah.
competitors. I mean, wouldn't you be interested in like being sponsored yourself, or aren't you sponsored?
I would love to be sponsored. I mean, I have zero sponsorships at all. Like everything comes out of my pocket. I would love a supplement sponsor or like a super supplement sponsor,
Suit
if you
sponsors
know
are
what I
good
mean.
too. Suit
I
sponsors are
need
good
a I
too.
need I had somebody reach out to me and want to sponsor me, but here's my thing. I am honest to a fault. And I do not want somebody sponsoring me if I'm not using their products because I don't want to ever take something from somebody and not be giving back. And I had somebody offer to sponsor me, but I don't use creatine, and that's what they offer. And I was like, I appreciate you, but I don't use that product. I don't use creatine. I don't like creatine in my system. So I don't want you sponsoring me because I can't promote your product because I don't use it. So it's really hard for me to get sponsorships because I just I just want to be able to give back. If you're going to give me something, I want to be able to give back. And if I don't use your product, I can't give back.
Hmm.
So,
Yeah, I think somebody said
but
they rather when they get sponsorship, they want to be sponsored by somebody they know is something that works for them or something they feel comfortable using.
right, exactly. Or
I
I'm
know,
using it, or I'm using it.
yeah, because there's the guys out there say, "Hey Kim, you're a cute little thing. I like your ass, yeah." But if I no guys, this is don't be that. Don't be that. No, we don't want that. This is what you do to a lady, said Miss Kim G. I work for a company and we have a product that you might like, it might help you in your process. So if it's agreeable with you and agreeable with us, we like to set you up, maybe help you out with your next upcoming show, whatever you might need from us as a company, especially you being one of our brand ambassadors. So if madam, if it's something that you feel like you're agreeable with, we'll set you up. And also we might have a good future as partners in this business.
Yeah, I would love to have a peptide, one of those with peptides right now, because I want to be injecting 157 and TB 500 into my body right now so I can recover. So I need a peptide sponsor to send me some fucking TP 157 and TB 500 because I want to start healing. I want this shoulder to heal. I need a
I think
peptide sponsor.
I think while I was there, I was at the Titan Medical thing. They shot me with something, And
Yeah, Titan. They gave you B12. They were giving everybody B12.
yeah, I think it gave me a little bit more energy than because it was
Well,
like
B12 is supposed to be an energy stimulator. Yes, I have a
yeah,
lot of B12.
but
I
you want
must
to
produce it.
yeah. Here we got here from Shotgun Man. Vinny says Kim is a fun guest. Bring her more
Oh,
often. Well, it's up to her. If she wants to come back, she's always welcome. Shout
thank
to the
you.
man Alex here says Alex says one last thing. I've been drawing some athletes, Kim. Since you mentioned that your birthday is December 2nd, I should draw you for your birthday. Is that okay with you? Oh, he's a good dude. You
Yeah.
should, yeah. I know what I do. I think he sent me a couple of links of his drawings because he had thing with Lavinia Barros along with Elsa from Frozen, and also sent me one of
Oh yeah.
Teresa Vasic. I've seen a couple of his drawings. You might like him. I think he's a pretty good dude. He's nice. He's a nice kid. He's been a couple of
He
my
can draw,
lives.
he can draw the picture of me when I won my first pro show. That's a
Yeah, I
great
mean,
picture.
yeah, I think that's a great idea. Just let him know. Just send his link. You check out his stuff, and maybe yeah.
Yeah.
So, folks, we don't want to hold Kim up too long. I know, it's just been a
It's
busy
been
day
fun
for.
though. It
Yes, it's
was
been yeah,
great
yeah,
distraction. It was such a great distraction post surgery. I
yeah. Because
loved
I
it.
know I can tell you from my experience. I remember when I got my pacemaker. I woke up. My older sister Betty was right beside me in the next bed over, and because she drew me down. We went to UNC because that's where I was seeing a specialist in Fayetteville, and then they sent me to
Mm.
a specialist in UNC, and then the UNC specialist told me I need a pacemaker, and she was there, and because she's my older sister. She's like when I was born, she was like 16 when I was born,
Oh, so
and
she's like your mama.
yeah, because when my mom and dad were working, because I was the youngest child, she used to like
Yeah.
to watch me, and people thought she was my mother, and said, "There's your mama." No,
She raised
people,
you. Your sister raised you.
my mom and my sister, they're too most important. I love her because she's always I love her. I mean, a while back she was diagnosed with leukemia,
Mm.
and she's doing good. She's doing good.
Oh, good.
It kind of like it's just like it's hard when you lose people like I lost my brother James, my sister Mary, and then my mom. If I lose my sister Betty or my sister Jean, my baby brother, I love my baby brother, but he's a pain in the ass. But I love him, he's my baby
They're
brother.
supposed to be a pain in the ass. That's why they're your brothers.
Yeah, yeah. And my nephews, they're almost like my brother, but we grew up together like brothers, and I love
Yeah.
them too.
Well, they're probably very similar in age because of the age gaps with all your brothers and sisters.
Yeah, because my oldest, I have an older brother. He has sons older than me, but we didn't grow up together. We weren't that close. But my nephew Tyrone, my nephew Albert, we grew up together. My mom practically raised them, and also my
Yeah,
other niece and nephews. We all grew up in the same house together for a long time. But yeah,
that's
that's
cool.
good. Having that bonds, and
Yeah, absolutely.
yeah. So, folks, if you're interested in Kim, like I said, while we were talking, I put the links in the description of this live. You want to follow her. Also, if you're someone interested, because do you do online coaching or just mostly in person?
I do have an online website. I haven't really started using it because nobody signed up for it yet. But I do have online. I do have online personal training as well.
Well, folks, go to her IG if you're interested.
Mhm.
Reach out. Genuine interest, guys. We know some of you guys out there because there's a lot of guys who find you ladies with muscles very exciting. Sometimes we
Yes, there's a
just
lot of muscle fetishes out there.
yeah. I think I have any of you guys, even guys in male bodybuilders, saying that sometimes it's more of a fetish for them than it is for the women because but
Oh,
yeah, because but I think anybody I even talked about this on one of my lives, right? That anything can be sexualized. A while back, I did this post where I talk about like pushing certain female bodybuilders because they have like people like Sherry Piami, Andrea, Chelsea, who I met once over there, and people like Lavinia, a couple beautiful women in the bodybuilding division, and everybody was like, really, hey, what's that? But then I talk about stuff like dealing with mental issues, dealing with the cost of competing, dealing with everything in life. No one says a word. And then the whole thing when they talk about the whole issue with the pro card thing, when I say I'm talking about, hey, I tell people, hey, come on, tell me your story. Nah, but then the problem is, this is a quote from my old school wrestler used to watch the kid. His name was the redneck Captain Dick Murdoch. The redneck Captain Dick Murdoch. He said like this: "They ain't nothing but a bunch of yellow belly egg sucking dogs." That's because you want people to pay attention to you. Like when I saw that there was only 4 women competed at the Linda Murray show, I was pissed. And I realized that I'm pissed at the wrong people. I shouldn't be pissed at the promoters. I should be pissed at the athletes. And y'all ladies talking about
Right.
there's not enough shows for you. But then
Right.
you have a show like Linda Murray. But I understand some ladies did the
You don't
Masters.
go.
Yeah. I know some ladies did the Masters Olympia. They wouldn't be ready. But there was a couple ladies who did the Tampa. It was just a week after Tampa. You could have done this show. I mean,
Yeah. Yeah.
just but shout out to Linda Murray. I think she's a great lady. I hope maybe in the future I get to have her. I think right now
I
tonight
love
she's
her
doing.
show. She does great shows.
Actually, she got an interview tonight with Robin Mays.
Oh, does she?
Yes. I'm going to probably check it out later because Robin's been a guest on my. I remember I interviewed her first before anybody else, and
Oh,
she
yeah.
took time off and did the live stream on Sunday with us. And she's a lovely lady. Can you believe she's almost 60? Wow.
It happens so fast.
Wow.
I mean, I'm only 9 years away from turning 60.
Me too.
It's crazy. It should happen so fast.
I used to remember getting up in the morning watching cartoons, and then I got a
Right?
job, and then
All of a sudden, I'm 50.
Yeah.
Getting ready to turn 51. Where the fuck
Like,
did that come from?
like I'm 50. See that
I'm proud to say I'm 50. Are you kidding me? When people ask me my age, I'm like, I'm 50, bro. I am proud number 50.
Well, I know quite a few family members that even died before they were 50. But I'm still here standing. It's just, time flies. It just seems like, yeah. And so, like, can you believe it? This is
I used to be watching the Jetsons on TV, and now I feel like they're driving around in the sky here.
It's still shown on television. I was like, sometimes I get in the middle of the night, like, especially when if I go sleep a little earlier during the day, and I get in the middle of the night, I catch like old cartoons on a certain network. It's like called Me TV Cartoons. We show old cartoons. It shows like the classics like Silverhawks. I used to love, we used to love watching that as kids. Silverhawks, Thundercats, G.I. Joes, He-Man. My brother's football nickname was He-Man.
That's the best. I love that cartoon.
This is somebody I said to somebody. I said to somebody, I think the idea for He-Man was Tom Plaza. We know who he is.
Oh, maybe.
The blonde hair, the build. It looks like he just.
It could have been.
Yeah, I mean, somebody must have said like, I'm trying to think of an idea, and you look and say, who's that guy? I said, that's Tom Plaza. I said, wow, he's kind of built, stocky, like. I mean, a good idea.
I feel like a lot of those cartoon characters could have been from those bodybuilders back in the day.
Yeah. If I look at line, maybe Frank Zane, or maybe Arnold, or